on the segways. They look so in love. Very, very enjoyable stuff I like to see right here. And this is BarkerOneJones.com, man, right in front of the State Farm Arena. Got my boy Twan with me, Mega Twan. Got my boy Real Spill Ray, keep it clean all day. And your boy OneJones.com. We got Big Red Boy coming in a second. But this is Everybody Grown TV in the afternoon time. We're hitting you with a new episode. Stay tuned. Check us out. Yeah. GTV logging in.
Grown folk finna talk now. Hey, everybody grown TV. Jump on the way. Grown folk stand up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, this that real talk. This that trill talk. I call it real spill. Tell you what it is talk. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I got on my mind. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's too much division amongst our race of people, black people in particular. You know what I'm saying? It's too much division. So we just had a recent election, and everybody's excited about a black woman being the vice president. I'm excited too. But it seems like
Black woman, but woman, period.
Yeah. Women, well, but it's too much division amongst us. You know what I'm saying? And I think I seen a post that everybody kept sharing on IG about Kamala Harris. She basically said, "Thank the black woman for being the pillars of our democracy." Only it's kind of like, and put emphasis on it in a sense. And to me, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, dang, that kind of messed up because I hate to say it, but I voted for her. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I hate to say it, but I voted too. I voted for her. I'm a black man, so it's like, not saying that we don't get no credit. We only get credit for being great athletes. We only get credit for being great entertainers. Or if we become highly successful. The middle class black man don't get no credit. Matter of fact, shit, you get more people you got people that's on the street doing dirt. You got people in jail, they get more law than the middle class black man. Cause I guess we ain't hood enough and we ain't rich enough.
Kind of caught, like you said, you kind of caught right in the middle.
Right.
You're not rich enough and you're not hood enough. So you are the typical dad, the typical, not necessarily a square or anything like that, but it's like you don't fit there, you don't fit there, you fit here.
Right.
So you're neutral.
So, but the sense is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like when you highlight just black women, and you got black women reposting, I understand. So, but I'm gonna hit it right on the point now. This is what I'm saying. You got women reposting this stuff, which is cool. I understand the women's movement. I'm for that.
Yeah,
but to the point, I don't like division, and certain stuff look like underlining division. I could be wrong, but that's how it looks to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you vote, we voted, everybody voted. Like people saying, well, the numbers show that what demographics voted for who and all this. Last time I checked, y'all said you don't know who voted. You just putting this shit on the card.
Right.
I'm just saying that's what y'all told us. So,
until you can provide a printout of how many black males, how many black females,
you
should just say black people voted to get you here or whatever. So I understand what you're talking about.
Or people voted, forget just black people voted.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying, like, it just acknowledge the people that voted. Like, we get black women in leadership and it's kind of like they don't show us no love. Like, I can care less who you dating and stuff. You date whoever the hell you want, but don't make it seem like all of us ain't shit in a sense. Because there's something where we get no credit. Probably ain't gonna never get no credit, you know what I'm saying, to the masses of society. But at the end of the day, everybody count on our dollars to make something happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I just have a problem with that. I just don't like division. I got on my Union Jordans today, just for the topic. Because when I think of the word union, I think of unity. You get where I'm going?
Right.
Unity. And I get tired of, like, every number shows, it never highlight what the black man does when it comes to something successful outside of entertainment dollars.
But it's bigger than, you know what it is.
Yeah, I know it is.
It's deeper than rap with that. Yeah, it was just like, you never want to show that there is a union amongst our people, because all that's going to do is frighten the powers that be, and they're going to come up with different ways to tear that any way you can. So by doing that, all right, how can we divide them? Well, we'll start giving them a little bit more. Let them start feeling they say, I don't really need you like that. He's still got them same problems or whatever, but you've elevated a little bit because the powers that be have deemed it. I thought, you know, maybe it's the whole black girl magic thing, which I love because I got 2 daughters. I respect that. You know, you two are here. Your dad is here with you at all times. I love you the way you love me. It should be unity. It should be like one race, one people. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't always gonna get that or whatever, because there's always somebody or some group of people that basically are sitting, noticing that, and just ready to tear that apart. All right, so when you was talking about it earlier, basically it just reminded me of the feminist movement when you were trying to empower our sisters, but instead of doing that, what you did was you took the black male out of the household. When you did that, you put the government in the household. So now you told her that, hey, I don't need him to make it, which you don't. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. But it was just like you took that out, but you didn't do that across town. You didn't do that to Amy. You did that to Trisha, to Tina, to, you know what I'm saying? So when you start doing stuff like that, it's already the plan of action has already been formulated, sir. It's already there. It's ugly, but I would hope that Ms. Harris basically decides to be more inclusive and understand that a lot of people who don't even like to vote, got off their ass and was like, look, let's get them in because dog is horrible for the earth. He got to go or whatever. So it's just like, you know, give credit what credit is due. Yeah, he is horrible for the. If you horrible in America, I just got back from the DR, right? And people are trashing you there in a country where one of our dollars is 58 of theirs, but they looking at you like you the piece of trash. That's a problem, man. Yeah. That is a problem. So, you know, it's just be more inclusive. Be more mindful of the stuff that you are posting, Vice President, and that's that.
Okay, for sure. I dig both of my brother's points on this situation right here. I say, man, my standpoint, I say let the black woman shine, man. Like, I don't feel she said nothing wrong or out the way, in my opinion, because of my personality. And in my personality, well, fuck all that. Let me say this. I think she's talking to the people that she need to talk to. Now, we had an issue with Trump setting off the dog whistle thing like that. This is an issue that we were talking about yesterday. It was a point about. I was like, well, it could, you know what I'm saying, it's a dog whistle. But I don't mind black women continuing to wake up and, you know, and step into their power. Because, I mean, if you talk to anybody that's like a realist, anything like that, the womb maker, the black woman is the womb, blah, 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 blah. And I believe in that. I take hold, the womb man, I take hold to those ideals. And, you know, it's like, shoot, I'm gonna uphold the black woman because that's what my responsibility is. And I don't mind the black woman being spoken to like that as a position of leadership. I don't mind that. Now, because I'm a lead regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's no strife or me feeling some type of way about women in power. I actually encourage that. I mean, they've been fighting for so long to have positions, to be in the power, to be able to call the shots. So basically what I'm saying is, I don't mind the black woman being spoken to, because throughout history, it's been black women that we uphold who are constantly doing things anyway, and I feel it's time for them to get the recognition. One of y'all brought out a good point that black men are only getting recognized for, or they only get recognized for the sport. If they can do something with the bomb and entertainment
stuff.
You know,
like okay, you got Obama who got his recognition. You got the ones who was with the civil rights movement, the Andrew Youngs, the John Lewis. You got all that.
But women were intertwined in those movements. They were very pivotal.
And shit, some of them probably could have been president and vice president too. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
My argument is not on the position that you have and the power that you have. My thing is all about unity. Like when you just acknowledge just black women, and ain't nobody speaking for us.
Well, why you feel that way though? Like but black women they shining right now.
No. That's not the problem. That's what I'm saying. That's
how she doing.
Issue. No. The issue is you're in a leadership position to bridge the gap with the country. You had Trump, who then bridged the gap with the country with the Black Lives thing, right? Right or wrong?
No, right.
He didn't. He was more focused on his people, right? White man. He focused on his people.
Shareholders, all like more stakeholders and stuff like that,
Black woman. You black, so you focus just on your people. We need a president we need people that's gonna be talking for us. That's what I'm saying.
Just the black
period.
Race,
everybody,
body.
every single body.
Race.
Yes,
just everybody.
Male, females, whether you part of the LGBT community, whatever, it don't matter.
Are you saying white, black, blue,
it
green,
don't
brown?
matter when you get in power. Acknowledge everybody.
Empower everybody.
Yes, that's all I'm saying. Like empower the men and women. Like if you if you don't say nothing positive about a particular race, you gonna discourage guys coming up. Some of them you ain't, but somebody gonna say, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna get in that seat. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers how this shit really supposed to be done. You see what I'm going?
That might be what just happened. But that's
what I'm saying though, because I'm sure that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. You got some black people who got in there who getting power and shit. They probably think it's just all about them per se. No, it's still about the people. You see what I'm saying? Like, no matter when you hold higher seats, it's not just about you. It's not just about your kind. It's about every single body. It's a melting pot full of people.
True.
Acknowledge everybody who voted. I don't give a fuck about no large percentage.
So what you feeling the message should have been from her is just acknowledging the whole voting public for a change of power. But listen though, listen. What you're failing to realize is the black woman is largely underrepresented in that voting space.
No, we the ones that going to jail. We the ones that get our vote taken away.
Great point. I see what you're saying, but even still,
matter of fact, most rules on the books are catered to just black men. Period. To fuck us up, to lead us in temptation, to be in some bullshit, and all. At the end of the day, a lot of people. We ain't talking about the ones who out there just killing somebody because they crazy. We ain't talking about the ones who out there just raping somebody because they got some type of illness going on. But you talking about the one who actually was out there just doing something to make some money because they grew up with nothing. So they just taking a chance saying, well, shit, I know how to hustle. You see what I'm saying? You're not necessarily a bad person because you know how to hustle. I don't believe it.
Check this out 1 second. Is that Ron?
Yeah, that's Ron.
Ron looking real player right now, dog.
Yeah, about time he don't got this shit.
Yeah. Hey, let's see what our boy, Big Boy Red got to say, man. Let's go and move this conversation this way. Yeah, man. Where the fuck you been at, man?
Shit. Hey, man, about damn time.
So let me ask you this, Ray. Since Biden created the incarceration situations that have destroyed plenty of black men's lives, right? Do you think now that he's president, he's going to right those wrongs?
No, so for one, he said he's in favor. We're talking about, I'm talking about the division. There's no unity amongst our people in this country.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? Because you get Trump, then bridge the gap with the Black Lives Matter. He just allowed certain stuff to go on with no repercussion, not even saying a word, you know what I'm saying? Then, like I say, now we shifted over. We excited about having a black woman in there, you know what I'm saying, women opportunity. But then the first thing that she says is, I ain't gonna say the first thing she said, but there was a post going around that everybody kept re-sharing. I don't know how true it is, but that was a post. You know what I'm saying, where she openly acknowledged the black women as the pillars of our democracy. As if, I think last time I checked, I thought I ain't a woman. I thought I voted for them. So
real
I'm just looking at it like that. So in a sense, I look at it like it's a sign. It's like kind of like throwing shade at the black men.
I see where you coming from with that.
You know what I'm saying? And you can uplift the black women. You can uplift whoever you want. But it be some underlying symbol because you got a lot of people that's Candy's on. You got a lot of them out here.
Oh yeah, she just.
And not saying
really
like I say I don't know her personally or nothing like that, but I'm just saying they have voices that people and platforms that people respect.
Yeah.
And it's like you look at that color, they got some of us in them.
Yeah.
But it's like they downgrade us. They don't say nothing in favor. Either they don't say shit or they downgrade us. One or the other.
Yeah.
Like it's nobody speaking up on us unless we making a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Unless we Obama who's got the seat. You know what I'm just saying? Unless we the high-ranking politician males and that
So
right
you
there.
think that's about
But
a
the
class
middle class,
situation?
nah, it ain't a class situation.
That's another
You
division,
don't feel
though.
like
That's
That's
another
always
division.
no, it's not a class.
That's another
I'm gonna tell you why it's
because
not a
you
class.
assume that
I'm
I
gonna tell you
don't
why.
vote because
I'm
I
gonna tell
don't
you why it's
make
not a
middle
class.
class.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not a class. Because you just acknowledge the black women. There are black women that ain't in no high upper echelon classes for earning money. So when you did that as a whole, you ain't say the rich one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. We as men, black middle class men, we get the shit in on the stick. Yeah, like I said, I told him they like hood motherfuckers who goddamn ain't in a class system.
Real shit.
Who can't even register their money properly.
Real shit.
They upgrade that motherfucker over middle class working man who about trying to handle it business, who about his spirituality being right.
Oh, the middle class
Family and
working
all
black
that
man
stuff.
do get the shit
We
in
get
the
the shit
stick.
in on the stick. Nobody, no one is speaking up for us
Real spill.
and our kids.
I'm with you, bro.
And that's where I'm going with that. Like, I don't care about your acknowledgement. People, like you, Kawan said, it's okay for them to get their shine. I'm okay with them getting their shine, but don't make it seem like we ain't shit to get your shine. Don't make it seem like you don't have to acknowledge us to get your shine.
Exactly.
Just acknowledge all people. What's your take?
Well, man, like I said, the last thing we need amongst us is people, man. The last thing we need is more division. Like that's been if y'all look back at the Willie Lynch thing, or maybe is it Willie Lynch or was it the Jim Crow? I forget which one exactly. No, I ain't a marksman with the word, but it all is pretty much the same kind of crap. Is to make divisions amongst us. First it was the light skin against the dark skin ones. Then they wanted to pit the younger ones against the older ones. And now they don't broke the institution of the family up, of the black family, by pitting the man against the woman. Like it's like they trying to build the women up to be more than the men, so that we can't be the men we are. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like now they judge our worth, like women judge our worth based on what we earning. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, and then see like I'm saying, like you said, it's like the middle class man we did, because if you just a hood dope boy, oh they loving you, they praising you know until your ass go to jail, then they they screwing your homeboy who's still out on the street.
Right.
Then like you said, if you the rich black man who may be getting illegal, that you getting there too. Then some of them get shit longer, they still go cheap. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But like you said, I really do feel like you said, the middle class black man get the shit in the stick. But the thing is though, we need to get rid of all those divisions anyway. Like, yeah, you shouldn't just say, hey, come together. If you really trying to bring people together, come together and say, us black people, we did our thing to get us elected or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I am of the thought process to where I don't think that's gonna help change this anyway. Because my life personally ain't changed no matter who been president. When Barack was in office, when Trump was in office, a president ain't never really made my life neither better or worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm more in favor of the local elections. And I ain't gonna lie, even that stuff ain't really affecting me that much.
Good, you'll be surprised, sir.
But you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, us as a people, that's why I hate the people, like we talked about before a few episodes back, I hate the people down Cube, because I'm exactly of the same thought process as Ice Cube. We need to come together. Like, some people saying that, okay, the gay rights people, when Obama was in office, they got all these rights. He did more for the gays than he did just for the black community as a whole. But the thing is, I take my hat off to the gay community because they came together with an agenda and said nobody's gonna get our vote, whether Democrat, Republican, no matter what your past record said, you're not gonna get our vote unless you're gonna do this, that, and the other. But see, some black people so brainwashed and it's just saying, oh, we Democrats, I'm voting for everybody Democrat. And it's really hard to tell this to like an older black person, like ones in like they 60s and on up. Oh, it's hard to try to break them out there. They just get so emotional about what Trump been saying, what they've been saying, that they get sidetracked and you can't
even tell them that, hey, no, we need to come together as a people. We need to, like we said, we want reparations. We need to get together. We need to have the black leaders come together, whether they're male or female. We need to stop putting these divisions amongst each other and come together and say, hey, no, we need this done. We need this done. We want this amount of money for reparations. We want these laws so that we can get loans to open businesses the same way these Indian people and all these other people come over here and get loans and get it in the country that we built on our backs. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
we need to come together and make that.
As much as we bash Trump or whatever he did, just basically show us that reparations can be done. See that 1,200, if he would have never gave it to Caucasian families or Latino families, you could have actually gave that to every black family or every black person or whatever. Multiplied a bunch, but I'm just saying it's very possible.
Oh, you know what I like even more so than just giving us cash? Because that's another thing. The Democrats love to give out. That's why a lot of black people, they get brainwashed because they think, oh, Democrats, they ain't trying to take away food stamps. Sometimes that shit hold us back to food stamps and all that. Don't get me wrong, it come in handy when you're really in dire need. But
you never learn how to finish, you will starve.
What I'd rather them do is, for reparations is, okay, the same way all Native Americans could pretty much, if they come up with the resources, they can get a casino, like they get the tax breaks and stuff. No, give us tax break and give us automatic, let most banks or something, or any American-backed bank need to give us give us a loan. If we come up with a good business plan, give us that loan, you know what I'm saying? And let us prove it, something like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel, and like I said, just to close this one off, yeah, we don't need no more divisions. All the black women, this, the black. No, us as black people together. Not the black man, not the black. We together make the institution of the family. You know what I'm saying? Let us come. We don't need no more divisions amongst us as a people. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm with that same thought process, man. And that kind of
people counseling. Every black person needs counseling.
Exactly.
Okay.
And see that
counseling.
Hey, real
counseling. Once you heal yourself, you're gonna start with division because you're gonna be like, oh, ain't nothing holding me back emotionally. I don't have no anger or angst towards that person. It's just like, I'm good I'm healed as a person or whatever. I'm ready to handle life now.
Yeah, real spirit. Real spirit. So
what you got?
And that's what I'm saying. That actually kind of segues perfectly into the next topic we wanted to talk about is how we just losing our brothers left and right. How we not men. I had to talk with my sons on the way here about that too, like about us as men not being able to control our emotions, letting our emotions get the best of us. You know what I'm saying? And how it's leading to these recent deaths of these brothers, you know, and this is just because they're known, but it happens on the regular for black people who not even known in the hood and everything every day anyway.
You're paying for a guy.
Yeah.
Murdered.
Right,
exactly.
See that? Exactly. So man, it's like what happened with King Von and now Mo 3, two guys who I actually like their music. Smoke. Yeah, man, all these
XXX.
XXX, you know, all these guys, man.
Something to say about
Yeah. Hey, man, hashtag real spill, man. New entertainment. Perk, boy, you killed this thing, dog. You know we finna match it. Let go. Hey. Oh, yeah.
The statue, what Nick was known for, that windmill, I'm finna windmill this situation right here. The two recent deaths of young, successful black men, my personal opinion is you have to learn how to divide or separate your life. Your past life, once you start making a certain amount of money, you can't keep doing that, okay? You gotta meet better people. Interact with people that are going the same direction as you. That's one. Two, I need every older male to start talking these younger males out of stupid situations. Start being mentors, start guiding people. Don't call yourself an OG and then put a pistol in a young boy's hand. That's that. Three, I need y'all to understand this. A gun is a life or death situation. It's not your first option. If you are not in imminent danger, if it is not, your life is on the line right now, or your family, like, leave the gun alone. Learn how to throw hands. Win or lose, you go back to your family, he go back to his family. Learn to be men. Learn to be men. It's all fun, everybody showing guns, but what they don't show you is how them bullets hit somebody. What they don't show you or tell you is how they hurt. What they don't tell you is when you sit up there and you taking your last breath and you scared, ain't nobody there but you, and all you got is your thoughts right before you perish because you decided that you bad, you gonna tote a gun. You gonna take somebody's life. You gonna be that guy. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, don't look for longevity. If that's your mindset, don't look for longevity. You crashing out, you'll be gone before 30. Won't you find something to live for, man? I can't have millions of dollars in my bank account and still be on crash test dummy stuff.
Shit,
and this is an
hell,
older black
hundreds of
male
thousands.
talking to, yeah, I'll even give you that. This is older black male talking to you younger black males. Stop it, man.
Right.
You got on a $100,000 watch. For what? For what? You doing all this stupid, I ain't arguing with nobody that ain't got what I got.
And you know what's funny,
What?
Twan? The funny thing about it is, a young person will sit there, listen to what you say, and say, man, fuck that old ass nigga.
Yeah, that's true too though.
That's
He don't know
because
what we
black
talking
males, older black males, are running from parenting. They're not running to responsibility. You're running away from it.
And I think it kind of go back to what you said too. These last couple of generations, it ain't been no real OGs.
No
Like, I think we
OGs.
was the last generation when you had a couple of OGs who leave. The OGs now try to manipulate the young boys to
Use
try to
them.
get something to
Use
use
them.
them
Well,
for
they-
gain.
now they
So now
lose
they
respect.
feel like, yeah,
They
they
lose
feel like,
respect
man,
for you
fuck them
because
old ass nigga, man.
They don't want to
gonna-
hear it.
Yeah,
But the thing is, you ain't been my age. I can teach you something about being 36 when you're 22.
Yeah.
But you know, it's hard for them to hear that from you when they know other niggas your age who out there on the grind and shit.
Right.
It's hard for them to hear.
Right.
They like,
No.
nigga, why you different than him?
Exactly. That's
If
basically what
I'm
it is.
different from him,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to look over my shoulder.
Nah,
The gun I carry is legal.
This what it boils down to a lot of time with a lot of these young guys. It ain't necessarily
That's a
like
good point we said,
you
Dr.
got the OGs, they OGs tell them to keep they guiding them in ways of making all this stupid ass money in a certain way and hanging with a certain crew and saying live up to this image and this, that, and that because they were doing it. So they just looking at the next guy and they just sharing that wisdom on that. But they not telling them guys the danger that it leads you into.
The
You know what I'm
streets
saying?
is a Ponzi scheme.
It's a whole Ponzi scheme. But the thing about it is you have guys that has been in some of these guys' lives that have tried to shoot them straight. They just didn't listen. You see what I'm saying? So it
That's
depends on
because
who you are.
If
for
you
somebody.
don't change, that
No.
young boy ain't gonna
It really depends on what your platform is and who you are. On the radio, all you hear is gangster shit.
Shooter, murder, shooter.
Oh, you know that-
who
that's-
control
you
the
know that's
airways?
design. It's design,
It's
too.
design.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
control the airways? So if you this dope ass artist and all you talking about is love,
You don't even hear Chance the
only
Rapper no
way,
more.
the
Yeah,
only
that's
way,
crazy. And Chance
the
actually dope.
only
Yeah.
way you got a chance of being successful if somehow, some way you figure out to get you one hell of a fucking market on your own. Ain't nobody gonna put no money behind you, and you might be the dopest artist out. They gonna say, oh, let's get him, he fit the image. And he gonna conquer the rest of them and have them thinking this shit.
Nah, that real.
Right.
So I got, no, shoot ones. Oh, you shoot, man. Go ahead, shoot.
Man, we talking about the gun violence. If we just talking about this shit
It
ridiculous,
levels to
bro.
this shit too.
It's really ridiculous, man. Like at this point, I think they setting brothers up to get shot. At this point, they setting this a Ponzi scheme. Like they setting motherfuckers up to get shot behind dumb shit. Point blank, motherfucking period. Ain't no way around it. That's all that's going on. It's by design. But niggas is listening to that and just don't separate. Now I get it. It's niggas that live that shit. But I tell you, 9 times out of 10, the niggas that live in that shit know that it's dangerous. They know that it's dangerous. But you got ones that see it from a different side and they think that it's cool. They think that it's something to really fucking do. And I hate to say that it's the music sometimes because it don't be the music. It just
Not
be the
solely the music,
No, not
but-
solely.
Not
but
solely.
not solely.
The image
But
is
it's the
painting.
It's the music. It's the painting. But it's what you see in your environment. But it's by design. But at the end of the day, man, when you wake up, when you come out your mama's womb, man, you have your fucking mind, dog. You got your mind where you can be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this shit. Or if you say if we just talking about making a certain type of money, the money will put you on a different level to not do certain shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that once you're in a certain level, and like, it's easy to say that, but I damn sure know that, like, bro, if you're making a certain type of money, you gotta switch your shit up if you want that shit to keep on coming. and you're not gonna keep on feeding that bullshit like that people be that man that got you on. Right. You gotta separate. Hey man, Tip did it, Jeezy did it, Jay-Z did it. They evolved.
And that came with changing up his surrounding and the group of people.
Once you
that
make it, it's on you. Once you build your audience, it's on you. But a lot of times people feel like, oh man, they ain't gonna want to hear.
That nigga like that. Because you gotta think, a lot of young dudes, they look at Jeezy and Tip like we came up, but they look at Jeezy and Tip as played out. Something like that.
But you gotta look at it like they know. They blowing through the money out the gate.
Yeah, exactly.
So they predicated on, oh, I gotta keep getting this. I gotta keep getting this. That's why I like Wale. I like Wale. He used to always, I think, in some of his albums, he used to talk about this shit, man. Like basically, like
taxes.
Like no. He used to talk about the music, how they used to want him to do all the little fun shit, the little games, whatever shit. And he was like, I really want that. My heart ain't really into that shit.
Same thing J. Cole.
Yeah. He said my heart really ain't into that shit. I really want to goddamn preach that message to people and do the shit that's pleasing to my soul. And a lot of people, they selling their soul for material wishes. The same shit Pop said back in the day. Said they sold for material wishes, fast cars and bitches.
It's deeper. When you say, my bad. When you say sell your soul, people be thinking about that Illuminati shit.
Yeah.
You selling your soul more so than Illuminati.
Right.
You selling your soul to that dumb idea. Not being true to yourself. You selling your soul to that dumb ass idea.
There you
That's
go.
what it is.
Hey, can I put some scuba gear on real quick?
Man, you do whatever you need.
Go deep. We can go deep.
Go whatever.
I'm gonna tell you though. I think it's even deeper than that because, like, as much as we like Wale, we gonna fuck with him. We fuck with Cole. We fuck with Tip, with the new Tip and the new Jeezy. But the average little young nigga around here, about 15, 16, walking around twisting their hair up and stuff, they think all that shit played out. No matter what Wale preach on his record, they're not gonna go listen to Wale. They listen to the closest thing they'll listen to them is like Lil Baby. That's why I do respect Lil Baby. He sprinkled a little real shit into his music with the other shit he talking about.
Like
but
telling his story. He lied about not one.
Exactly. But that's why I fuck with Baby. But to go deeper though is really to try to really and piggyback to our last topic to kind of really change us for whole. I ain't gonna lie. I think, and I may sound crazy for saying this, but for some of them, it's too late. The areas, like the niggas who already about 17, 18 through 25, you know what I'm saying? It's too late. You gotta let them do them. We can try to encourage them and talk to them, and we need to grab as many of them that will listen, but some of them just not gonna listen. Right. So let's do what we can, but it's really gonna start with the institution of the family. Go back to what you were saying, the division. That's where it really got to this shit, the breakdown of the family. Now, if you look at me now, like I was telling my sons about emotion, men, even the mob, they was men of character. They control their emotion. Just cause a dude, you remember the ones who lashed out and worked off emotion, they end up getting knocked off. Like Joe Pesci in Casino or in Goodfellas, he eventually get knocked off because he's a loose cannon. He worked off emotion. You're a radical, you're irrational and all that shit. But real men can control their emotion. You can say any disrespectful thing to me that you want, but I'm gonna step to you like you said, brother, why do you feel that way, my brother? And we can talk it out, we can work out what our differences is, and then if we can work something out, we can be peaceful. But if we can't, well, hey, I'll let you go your way, I'll go my way. You stay on your side, stay on my side. But it's like, but I'm gonna tell you what led to like the division of the family. The family has been broke down through the drugs, through them killing our leaders, through all the different things that they have done. And now, what's happening now for most of the generation, they've been raised by women. Women are naturally more emotional than us. So now they grow up super emotional. Like I even had to check myself growing up to get out my emotions before I make decisions. I'm pretty sure we all have. That's why we still here to this day, because we all from the hood. We from the motherfuckers. So for us, shit they from, but we've delved deeper into ourselves and sacrificed some of the things that make other folks look cool to be ourselves and to be alive and be here for our children and do our thing. But that breakdown of the institution of the family, these young dudes have been raised by women, so they got the strength and the power of a man. Then you add in guns, but they got the emotions and the display of a woman, a bitter ass woman who have been preaching to them since they life. They hear they mama, they hear they single mamas looking at niggas who ain't got money. They looking at niggas who ain't got money like they're less than. Like we were just saying how they middle class. Oh, they've been growing up hearing that shit. So the women, they gonna grow up to chase after that kind, but the boys end up thinking, oh damn, I ain't shit unless I got these bands, unless I'm pulling rubber bands out the bag like all the rappers doing on TV. I ain't shit. Or if I ain't got the look later, I ain't one of the freshest niggas in the school, I ain't shit. Them niggas looking at that because of the breakdown, the institution, the family. It ain't a positive man who's not rich. Or it's not a positive man who's not rich that they can look up to, that they respect. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's whack about the breakdown of the institution of the family.
You don't even have to be rich. See, the thing is,
that's on the
there's people that follow guys who are just respected by everybody, and everybody can say nothing but
with it right on the money though. But you gotta understand though, again, it go back to what we were talking about earlier. If you ain't getting that money, or you ain't in them trenches doing that dirt
You
shit,
ain't in there doing the shit they see.
you a square, bro.
You a square to them. You know what I'm
You a
saying?
square. You
Because of
nobody.
the breakdown of fence. So that's why I said it
They
starts
don't know
down
what
there.
they
But the
they
shit
looking
we
at square.
do
They thinking
might
what
be
noble shit
harder.
square. They call it
They
it's
think
fucking
it's
crisscross.
Yeah.
Anybody might be
They
doing
think
it.
you an L
like,
12.
you ain't the dopest.
Just
Like,
because
look,
you
drug
might be
sell
richer than
themselves,
me,
champ.
but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
don't necessarily mean you work
Just
harder than me.
Hey, exactly. Just like what Killer Mike been preaching here lately. Let's stop always teaching that everybody go be a doctor, be a lawyer.
Right.
Of course, basketball, football player, and
Right.
rapper. Let's definitely stop preaching. Now, hey, if you got the talent to do it, but do it as a hobby on the side. But let's not. He said, let's not only preach to people. We only preach to them to being
Entertainment.
rich.
Right.
What about the middle position? We need teachers. We need
Yeah.
educators like my boy Wanzo. We need We need guys to get
We need
get
entire
trades.
We
infrastructure.
need somebody
We
to
need
clean up.
electricians.
We need somebody
We
to
need
clean up.
HVAC. We need
Like,
people
that's
who
what
clean
people
up
don't understand.
and see-
And respect them folks. Like, forget what their salary is. Forget all that. That's still a person. Just respect everybody and what they do.
Exactly.
That's all it boils
And
down
see,
to.
and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's kind of a lot. Like I was saying earlier, it might sound a little crazy, but I think I ain't gonna lie. The guys between 17 and 25 now, the ones who not already been reeled in, already been taught the right way, it's kind of almost, we can talk positive. So the ones that's willing to listen,
still
let
reach
them
some of
listen.
them.
You can still, I said, you can still read some of them, but it
as a
really
whole-
starts with now, us starting like my sons is
They gonna have to
12,
come to
is
an
13 and 14.
Between
You know
that
what I'm saying?
17 to 25, especially when you
Yeah.
fuck that. After 20, there has to be something dramatic that happens
That's
to
right.
you that's gonna make you want to change.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
in that situation where Ray right there, Ray making a sale. I'm coming around, hey boy, what's up? Boom. You see it.
Yeah.
You see that shit hit his flesh.
But I'm gonna tell you,
and you
Toy,
say
I
right there at that moment,
I'm gonna tell you though,
I'm done
Toy.
with this.
I'm gonna tell you, but it's different now. It's been so deeply rooted for too many generations now.
Right.
Them niggas in Chicago see that shit every day. You know what they do? They make a rap song, say we gonna kill our ops, and next thing they killing that nigga.
But
the next
here's
day.
the difference.
That shit don't scare them these
There's
days. 'Cause the shit
difference.
is so twisted.
It's different because
Bro.
Chicago has always been a gangster city. Atlanta is not that. We are fucking followers.
That's the city
Yes,
too,
it
though,
is.
bro.
Growing up, you
yeah,
saw
it is.
Bloods. Growing up,
Yeah,
you
it
saw
is.
Bloods.
No, we did not.
It ain't
They
about
not.
that.
No,
It
they
was
follow
different.
the trends.
It ain't
It was
about
different.
that.
No, we didn't see. Now you right
Growing
about
up, you
that.
saw that
You
shit.
talking about on
Nah,
that
yeah, you
level.
right, but that's on. But that's all. But
What
you
I'm
know,
talking about now, you talking
but you
about
know,
that.
New York,
No,
New
you
York,
talking about
all them places
that.
done adopted the Bloods and Crips who
Listen to
never
me,
had it
man.
when they was
Listen to me,
older.
man.
But
Listen to me. We on camera. I ain't gonna say it too much, but yeah, this shit gangster.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, I know that.
This
I'm
shit
talking about the
gangster.
other stuff.
No.
Yeah.
It
When
might
you got
not.
grown
You
ass
might-
men,
you talking about-
30-some years
you
old
talking
doing
about-
the
I'm tell you
game.
what you talking
Now
about.
that's ridiculous.
No,
You
I'm
right,
talking about
Twan. That
what you
is
talking about. You
ridiculous.
talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
those. You talking about the quote
We
unquote
followers.
LA gangs that got started. And they done merged to every city. You talking about that particular?
yeah.
But nah, it's gangsters everywhere. Whether it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a name,
I
it
know,
might not
and
be a name on
I know
it.
exactly what you're talking about, camera
Yeah.
wise. We ain't
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
bring that up.
But now, what I'm going with these rap, okay. Y'all killing the guy. You know he got a platform. So it's like, in a sense, this shit it's so backwards. So you hating, bro. Like, I'd rather you just beat his ass and let him live for another day. Then you
Nah,
just go
real.
kill the
Humiliate
man.
the
You
man.
know
But-
this man got a big following. You already know. You cap him.
Yeah.
What? Come on, man.
And then sit down
Come
and say
on,
this
man.
shit. You see, like,
Violence begets more violence.
that's like you, dog.
Violence
Like, no,
begets
fuck that.
more
I'm not gonna
violence.
speak that on
I
you.
already know.
That's like what they doing. They eliminating generations. They eliminate
Yeah,
future
yeah.
generations
Yes.
of wealth when they do
Yes.
shit like that. It's like you looking at nigga, you like
Like, y'all
you see this
beefing
guy
that
making
hard.
money. Yeah, you beat
Just
that
beat
hard.
his
You-
ass.
and call it a fucking
call it a
day.
day.
Like you
Call it
stopping,
a day.
like this shit is perpetually stopping wealth that could be
Yes.
trickling
See, this the
down.
thing.
That's going to eventually trickle
That's
down.
it.
That was our argument.
And they know
right?
that.
Yes.
And
My
that's
My
what
They
argument
don't
was
care.
I respected
Cause
Von
we gonna get that money
more
now.
for taking
They
the
are.
fight to a
Look,
guy
okay.
that
They
had
don't
an
go
issue.
contract.
Hey,
I didn't respect his partner for jumping out the
Twan
car.
bringing it home.
I
though.
said,
okay.
I respect Von for
We
saying
get
I don't like
into the
that guy,
direct subject now.
right?
Yeah. But let me tell you though,
Everything
Twan.
behind me, F all them, that was me versus you.
Yeah.
Your partner jump out busting.
But you got to think, Twan, of the element we in today, though,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm
These young
feeling that
niggas,
element, but
shit
that's
we
what I'm
talking
saying.
about,
I
though.
just said
That's the same
violence
mindset.
begets
It's
more
all about
violence.
violence. But see,
But it's also levels
one-
to that violence too.
for one, they go,
Nobody-
but
I
That
don't
code
wanna
ain't
be
with
punked.
them, though.
Yeah, I
That
can't-
code
You gotta
Hey,
get
but let me
guys
tell
that
you,
don't
no,
want to take
that's
a
a no,
loss.
man.
You got guys that don't want to take an L, bro.
Yeah,
they don't want to take the L.
And then let me tell you.
Oh, is he not taking the L now with felony murder?
The person who
Yeah,
take
he
it,
ain't
but we don't know if it's gonna be felony murder. For real, we don't know. I've seen guys
So
get
you
off for
think
less.
this boy is gonna live 2 years in jail after killing?
You don't know.
He's in Georgia. They from Georgia.
He got playing video
They in
games in
Georgia.
jail.
There
now.
is $1 million on the boy head.
He got
You
playing
are
video
done,
games.
son.
Listen, man.
Well, hey, but let me tell you though. Before we even get to all that part, the main thing go back to what we said: emotional. Vaughn. You know, like I said, I don't know King Von personally, but I'm just telling my opinion. We video journalists, and my take on the situation was that's why we needed people that could teach people how to control their emotion.
Yeah.
That's another black man. You a rapper, he a rapper. Y'all both got bud and success. Instead of y'all could come together and make it. Why let some social media? If we wasn't so emotional, like, cause that's women shit. Oh, I heard that bitch said something about me. I'm finna go slap that hoe. That's the kind of shit we used to hear little young hood bitches do when we was growing up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But that's little shit we used to do back then. The last equal was a real nigga. Pop was saying all kind of shit about Biggie, but Biggie was a real nigga. They said Biggie said behind closed doors. I know bro don't really feel like that. I'm gonna wait till fucked up. They never did get a chance to get one-on-one and talk to another. But Biggie never even dissed back. He said little subliminal shit like on the rap, but he didn't actually make a diss. Cause they said all the people, I watched this little interview with C's and Faith behind closed doors, and C said he kept telling them like, I know Pop. He don't really feel like, I'm gonna wait till I can talk to him. That was the last example of a real motherfucker, a real man who knew. Because if that had been these niggas these days, big with a boo boo boo, it still fucked up, they still with it, but we think it's really a bigger picture. Like, it's a bigger picture of where it got Pop knocked off and Biggie was, I think, just collateral damage. The same folks who cut, I really believe the same organization that's behind Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, and Malcolm X killers also behind Pop.
I mean the government.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, go on, put it out. They were behind that.
No,
Them the same, the motherfuckers behind this shit we talking about.
Hey, man, you don't
Real
never,
shit.
You don't
The ones
never, you don't never hear about
But see,
no white
they don't want no
celebrities
more.
killing each other.
Exactly.
It's just us.
It's just
Bro,
us.
you ain't got Vanilla Ice. If whenever he was popping, you ain't got Eminem.
Yeah, they ain't going at each other.
like
Well,
that.
Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly had they look.
But they won't go
But they
at
keep
each
it
other
there.
like
They keep
that.
it there.
That's all it was, just there.
Yeah, Eminem ain't
These are
running up on him
look,
talking about
look,
niggas.
we ain't hear about no video of them hooking.
Yeah, exactly.
them shooting
It
at
ain't
each
never
other.
no master plan of, even if we had friction, right? Like if we talking about friction, hang on. We talking about friction and what's done on camera or what's done like niggas don't even know how to sell clout. Like if they want to like sell clout off of
Yeah.
they say, you know what, dog? I know this shit was like a weird ass idea, my nigga. But you from such and such, I'm from such and such. Let's fabricate a beef, right? But we gonna keep this shit right here.
Basically what boxers do.
Yeah, what boxers do. You know, they don't understand selling entertainment.
But in real life, they be cool.
Yeah, they don't understand selling
trying to sell
entertainment. They
something.
take
Because you know
entertainment
what,
and they
though?
like.
I got a great point, because we talking about this beef. I done said this shit to people plenty of times, even with the sports. I said I hate when people try to put LeBron against Jordan. I look at them as successful people. Successful people. I don't hear nobody. I ain't heard a goddamn Peyton Manning, Tom Brady argument go as long as this shit.
Montana.
I have not seen
Montana
that.
versus Brady.
And they actually played against each other.
Yeah, you right.
Jordan and Bron ain't even played against each other, bro. They both ghosts. Leave the shit alone. Fuck off with all that trying to put us against each other. You got guys emotional in the barbershop, itching about who better. Bro, look here, bro. Jordan a billionaire. If LeBron ain't a billionaire now, he will be later. It's just what it is.
Bro.
Like, they successful black people. No. We get brainwashed into arguing that stupid shit is what I'm saying. We feed into that beat, but you don't see these white guys, when they do their comparison, it don't go no longer than a season or something.
Hey, but you know what though? But I do what I'm gonna tell you what I do respect about that. They leave it at that. It ain't like Michael Jordan ain't getting on Twitter dissing LeBron and LeBron. So I respect them for
They not even feeding into that shit.
Yeah, they letting the people just do it, but they not into that.
Because they smart enough. Let's just be honest. Like, people can say, pick whatever side they want. I know y'all do that shit for entertainment, that's your job and all that shit. But, bro,
That's that division.
fuck around. Let's just talk about sports and what's going on and the entertainment value of that. Fuck all that comparing and contrast and shit. No, compare who won the game that day and who the fuck lost.
Okay. Now you right. That real. You right.
Who
leave
was
it at that.
the MVP last year versus who you think gonna be the MVP this year? Let's stop trying to go back to 1998.
Yeah.
And we are in 2020.
Yeah.
We
Nah, I
keep
feel
talking
you
about
coming from.
legacy, bro. They all great, bro.
Yeah.
Let them have their moments, man.
Yeah, you right.
Leave that shit
Hey, that
alone.
real.
22 years ago, I dropped the shots.
And somebody just closed this segment off. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the bullshit. Hey, I got on my Union Jordan. Put that shit on them joint, man.
Union, yeah,
I got on my Union Jordan.
Hard
I really wanted these Union Jordans because when I think of Union, I think of unity, man.
Yeah.
I think of unity. We have to unite as people
Real
in this
spill.
country. It's not just black people, it's all people.
Real spill. Boom. All right, and before we leave, like we said, we're gonna get into our little journalistic opinion part of the show. Me and Twan had a little difference in the situation. Well, like I said, well, rest in peace to King Von,
Ready, set, debate.
Let's go. I just play. Hey, we had a little debate thing, but we had, huh? Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, like we had a little debate about the situation. I'm pretty sure everybody done seen the video now. Like I said, we don't know these guys at all personally. We just doing what everybody else doing who see it, they're public figures, that what happened. And like we just talked about, we hate that stuff happened to our brothers. But now me and Twan was having a debate. It's gonna be the little debate part of the show, whose whole fault, who's wrong in that situation, what happened with King Von and Quando Rondo's partner or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, tell them what you were saying now, Twan.
Okay. So just being grown, right?
Yeah.
We just talked about it. Both was wrong. Everybody there was wrong because you're supposed to be able to see a situation escalating, grab your homeboy and be like, nah. But I said I gave Von a little bit more respect for seeing a person he had a problem with and just taking off with his hands rather than doing what he could have did, got the gun from his homeboy and just said, bow, because he's already, like you said the other day, he's already out on bond for the same charge.
Yeah.
So he took it, he caught the fade with him. He caught him off guard, but every fight ain't fair.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that his homeboy's first initial reaction was to jump out with a gun. He was firing, even though his boy was right next to him. If I'm this close to somebody and you firing, if I turn this way, you gonna hit me in the back. So it's just reckless. What his boy was doing was reckless. You could have backed them people up and been like, hey, let them go at it.
Yeah.
I said that.
Now this is where me and Twan differ. This is where the debate happens. I believe, don't get me wrong, like we both said, for one, we don't know these folks. Anybody who's talking about these folks don't even know the situation. Now we don't know the whole. We just know what everybody else seen, the two videos that came out. So me speaking on the video that came out, like we said, both was wrong, but I do feel like the dude King Von was the instigator of the thing, because like we said, you got to check your emotions, bro. You can't, especially in 2020 when you know all these young niggas everywhere, from Chicago to Atlanta to LA to Savannah to Albany, all the little towns in between is gangster. All these niggas run the guns first. You already know this is 2020. How you gonna run up on another young 20-year-old nigga? And then I'm gonna tell you how I look on it, because when I saw the second angle, the first angle you couldn't tell too much. When I saw the second angle, they said Rondo had just woke up. He was in the pot. He didn't even know King Von was there. He was leaning in the car talking to his partner. Right then, as soon as he leaned back, Von is approaching him with like 20 niggas behind him, close behind him, and then he just bomb rush, bro.
Kiss this 20 that you talking about.
20 brothers.
Yeah, 20. My bad, you right, 20.
And there go right there.
I'm
Look, from what I saw, I didn't see 20 people.
Later on, we'll show the video.
Did you see 20 people? I didn't see 20 people.
Hopefully we can put the video. I'm gonna show you the
I
video.
saw enough that it's like, this looked like my homeboys were with me.
Nah, bro, they was like 20.
If they was gonna jump him,
that was a mob.
they would have, as soon as he hit him.
Yeah, let me finish. And then like I said, they say Quando Rondo was there with just two other guys. They was only 3 deep. He was talking to his partner. So how does it look if you see one dude, and I'm gonna show you the video, it looked like about 15 to 20 niggas following close behind Von. And then,
brothers, man.
Yeah, 20 brothers run up on him. And then all of that, this is a dude who you know is known for murder play. He dissed folks dead homies. He's out on bond for attempted murder. He even says himself he's a real deal goon, savage shooter, whatever. He approaching you, swinging on you with 20 dudes close behind him, and you and your partners is only 3 deep, and y'all get bum rush out of nowhere. One don't even know the man coming. You see him, next thing you know, they go around the car, they knucking or whatever, and Von hitting them, but you see the other 20 dudes right behind him. His little partner don't know what's going on. He jump out, he know it's a bunch of shooters, they 20 deep, and they jumping on my boy, they 20 deep. He whip out and he protect his buddy. I feel like, and I truly believe neither one of them from Atlanta, but Quando Rondo is from Savannah, so he's still from the state of Georgia. I guarantee if they was in Chicago or anywhere in Illinois and Quando Rondo had 20 people with him and Vaughn was at his city with 3 others, I guarantee one of his partners would have did the same thing, because they known for shooting niggas for less.
Let me go
They
ahead
known
and
for
say
shooting
this.
brothers. They known for shooting brothers for less.
I know, I feel you.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you what I learned from my partner, Ray.
What I do?
Look here, champ.
Yeah.
When we go in the club or anything like that, any type of environment,
Yeah.
and you know that somebody you don't vibe with is there, what do we do, right?
But see, that's the thing.
I win.
Quando